Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 18 of our Liverpool rebuild. In the last episode we only played a couple of games, which if you look in the top right hand corner you will see. We drew away to Tottenham 1-1 and we beat Newcastle convincingly 4-0 at home. The big news of the day was this signing right here. We were able to sign Declan Rice for, I think it was £55 million, and that also included, I think, about £16 million in add-ons, probably more like 19, not off the top of my head I can remember, but really pleased. And if you look here, we've got Rice, Thiago, Bellingham, we've got Elliott, we've got Henderson, we've got Andre Santos, Lucas Susic, Joe Bellingham. Our midfield is prioritised and done. It was the one area I really needed to go over with a fine tooth comb and sort out, and I believe I have. We are going to be back into the league. Luis Diaz has signed a new deal. Bellingham is also fit to face United. So if I go to recruitment, we're slightly down, so we can easily sort it out on our finances. We just adjust. We'll do it at that, and that will leave us in the clear. Our finances are not great. We will end up in the red probably at the end of the season, but we've brought well, and we now have to perform and hopefully win this title and have a good season in Europe. Victor Roque is out injured, so he will come out and he will be replaced with Andre Santos. We've got a good looking bench here, to be completely honest. Really pleased with how this is all started to look. The side is shaping up nicely. We just need to, so Robertson is going to come out for Simicast. Robertson will come out. I believe that will be Zabani that comes in. I also have to be careful here. I do have too many midfielders on the bench, so it's one central midfielder, two central midfielders. There's like three central midfielders there. So I will put Calvin Ramsey on the bench. So let's come out of that and go back in so you can see what's what. I'm actually gonna, I was gonna put Schlödel up in for Diaz, but yeah, I am actually. I'm gonna do it. I hope it's one I don't regret. What is Schlödel's main? So that's probably about right for him as an inside forward. This is going to be the team we're going to go against to try and break down Manchester United. The team's been playing really well. You can see Ivan Ilson has been signed. Renato Sanchez has also been signed. Octavio. They have done a number on the Porto squad by the look of things. I've probably done the same to Benfica in all fairness, so I can't say too much there. And away we go, away at Old Trafford. I believe they beat us. It was the first or second game of the season last season. So I very much like a result here. So it's more shots for United, very even on possession. I'm going to get the boys to focus because there's two bookings in a minute. And that is not ideal. And Schlöderlup has scored. What a good piece of tactical play there from me. Rice played the ball in and Schlöderlup got the tap in. He did look offside, to be honest, but we don't care. We take that. We praise the boys. We praise them. Now, United have not been particularly on fire. As you can see, their live league position is 13th. So, it's Manchester United. You take a draw at Old Trafford, but with their league position, I'm kind of thinking that a win here is definitely in the reaches here. I'm going to tell the boys that we're happy. We look really happy with Schlöderlup. Because I was just debating whether I should actually play him or not. Declan's gone in the book. We are going to make some subs. We're getting yellow cards galore. So, Jude Bellingham, we are going to change you out. We are going to put on Jordan Henderson. Salah is running out of gas. That'll be Mohamed Kudus to go out on the wing. That's going to be to start off with. Biggest problem is Simicast is running out of juice, and we haven't got a replacement left back. So Trent is out of juice. We'll put in Fabinho at fullback. Demanding more from the boys. We're going to make 2 subs. So Luis Diaz can replace Schlöderlup, who's been fantastic. And then we are going to put Kudus up top. If that will work, it will not work as normal. Now I'm clicking on the wrong thing, as I always seem to. Kudus can go straight up top. Having a nightmare here. Nunes can come off for Harvey Elliott. Now Kudus is... What can we play him as? Advanced forward, that's what I kind of want out of my players. So we're going to praise them. We're going to go balanced. And now we're going to go very defensive. Last time that didn't pay off for me. Today it has. It is a massive 1-0 win. Schlöderlup, fantastic. Really pleased with that change, and it was very much last minute, and that's a big win for us. And United slipped to 14th. In other news, Fulham scored a 95th minute winner against City. You love to see it. Chelsea seem to be doing quite well. Massive win there. More money coming out my ear holes. Very pleased to be on course to win the Premier Division earlier than expected. Getting a bit carried away, I think, aren't they? It's very early doors to be thinking like that. Fafano has scored his goal, first goal for Borussia, which is good to see. Hendrick, I think I'm coming for you at some point. When do you turn 18? Where's your date of birth on there? It should be on your information, shouldn't it? Oh, there you go. Okay, so he might be a next summer job. I'm going to have to take a lot of these players out of my my shortlist. Yeah, a very important game, this one. We've got West Ham away, which could be a tough game as well. So we are going to probably play a little bit clever here. So we're going to play Andre Santos in the middle there. Zabani can have a start. Rice, red card. Why would he have a red card? Am I missing something here? I don't know why he would have a red card. But he's definitely suspended. So let's go and have a look at our squad and we can see exactly why. Just suspended. Not a bad thing, he can have a rest. I'm also going to start Kudos up top. I like it. I think that's where we need to be. Oh, I could have selected 12 subs there. Got to do better there. And what is good to know is that there is no Champions League music playing, so my video will not get pulled. I like their colours. Bit of purple and pink. And away we go. Just a win here will do. Bigger the better. But we need 3 points. Kudos has got his first goal for Liverpool. Virgil into up, great ball. And Kudos with a really good finish. I think this up could be an absolute revelation for the money that I spent on him. And Simicast has got us a second. Or was that Kudos? It is Kudos from Simicast. Kudos is on for a hat-trick early doors. And we have a red card for Midtjylland, and this is going to be hopefully a rout. Up gets on the score sheet. Alexander Arnold with the ball, and it's a looping header into the net. Cross from Alexander Arnold. 3-0 now. Looking comfortable. It's a penalty. We are. Oh. I'll give it to Kudos. And he does score, and he gets his hat trick. We had to give it to him. Normally I'd give it to Salah, but when he's on a hat trick, you can't not. Really good start for Mohamed Kudos up top. It could definitely confirms that sending Fabinho to Borussia Dortmund was a good idea. And Kudos has scored another one. He has scored another one. Wow. Santos Fabinho into Kudos. Turns, curls. Oh, it's an absolute banger. It's 5-0 at half time. We are delighted with that. You have blown them away, boys. Van Dijk has got on the score sheet. Cracking header. Great corner from Alexander-Arnold. We can certainly make some substitutions and just relax. So Salah is not having the game of his life. He will be replaced with Darwin Núñez. We will put Kudos back out on the wing. Not where he's best happy at, but what is going on here? What is going on? Okay, so that's one change there. Thiago can make way for Jordan Henderson. Those will be the only two that I make right now. And that's 7th. It is Henderson, Andre Santos, Fabinho over to Tsimikas, and he has made it 7. It's going to be time to make another substitution. It's going to be Alexander-Arnold, if my controller will let me get there. Calvin Ramsey will come in at right back. And Núñez makes it 8. It's an absolute rout. Henderson with the interception. Ball through. Simple finish for Darwin. 8-0. I will praise the boys. I will also make a couple of changes. Schürrle will come off for Luis Diaz. And also Van Dijk will come off for Antonio Silva. We will completely rest Jude Bellingham. There's no need. Kudos has been amazing. Definitely giving me something to think about with Núñez. Ramsey has come off injured now, that's not ideal. But 8-0 is the finish. Fantastic performance. Absolutely fantastic. Juventus have also won. I didn't see their score, they won 2-0. Okay. Ramsey's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Kudos 4 goals. And get some money in the bank for that as well. West Ham away. Okay. Might not be the easiest of games, to be completely honest. Rice and Benitez for London Stadium reunion. Bellingham's capable. Robertson's not quite. But we will put Robertson on the bench. That's a certain. Andre Santos comes out for Jude Bellingham. Fabinho for Declan Rice. Fabinho will come onto the bench, so I can't take out Schürrle up. Kudos will not start, although he is, according to the star ratings, better than Nunez. So something to definitely ponder about. That is my team. That is the way that I'm going for this game against West Ham. It's going to be tough because they are up there and now they're thereabouts. They've got that Cacaret. I wonder if that's who they replaced Rice with. West Ham have had the opening chance. They've had a couple and we haven't. They are sitting live at third. We've gone down to second and the team's obviously gone above us. Honestly, West Ham are absolutely giving us hell at the moment. That shout did not work. We've got to be really careful here because West Ham are dominating the game. And you won't often hear me say this, but West Ham are rightfully ahead. Rightfully ahead. We've really got to sort this out because we've got most of the ball, but we can't get near them. One shot and nothing's been on target, and then Salah goes and scores, and Salah is offside. An absolute nightmare of a start. West Ham have been all over us. Well, you know what's coming now. It's anger. And it might be time to shake this up and make a few subs because there's a few players here who are not performing whatsoever. Yep, that's going to be one sub. Goal line technology, well, that looks like it's over the line. Didn't cross the line. Right, it's time to change this up because this is a really bad performance. Triple sub. It might well be needed off. I'd really need something here too. Yeah, Harvey Elliott, that is all my substitutions done. They've really got to sort this out because we haven't hit the target once. This is looking really, really bad. And now Virgil van Dijk is injured. And there is nothing I can do about it. This is really bad. It's going to be a 1-0 loss against West Ham United. I knew it was going to be tricky. Really not very happy about that. Just hope Van Dijk is not out for long. 6 to 7 weeks, broken ribs. We'll get him to a specialist. Awful performance from my boys there. Although it was going to be tough, West Ham could be quite good, to be honest, on here. Although that is no excuse. Should not be losing games like that realistically. Schledl should be dropped by Norway. Nunez is hurt. So the injuries are starting to rack up. Okay, so we've now got Watford in a double header as such. Whilst I will be taking the competition semi-seriously, I'm also kind of not. I will be changing a hell of a lot around here. So Silva comes in, but as does Konate. I literally will be making changes to near enough every player after that last performance. Oh, I've just done quick pick by accident. I hate it when I do that. Konate. Will they change over? They did. Kudos Diaz. Harvey Elliott go on the right hand side. Right, Kelleher has gone out, so he goes in now. Right, just need to check out how it looks off the bench. Okay, that is fine. That is how we're going to start this game. Lots of changes, just Bellingham and Rice keep their places. I've done exactly the same thing as what I did a minute ago. So frustrating. Change for Thiago. Not gonna let me do it, is it? Henderson. Change for Konate. Konate needs to be swapped with Henderson. Right, that did work. Henderson, Rice. Kudos. It's Fabinho in at right back though. Play. Oh, I wanted Harvey Elliott in instead of Salah. Salah can start though. Right. Yeah, 8 changes to the start of 11 is right. It should have been 9. Right, come on. Two nice wins from these next 2 games would be very, very, very much where I need, because that loss there against West Ham has really done my head in, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Luis Diaz gives us a 1 goal advantage. Henderson with the ball over. Lovely chest. Oh, it's a lovely finish. In all fairness, all games sort of even out. We did beat United away from home. We just couldn't beat West Ham. It's just how it goes sometimes. and I lost a lot worse games last time. West Ham are not a bad footballing side, in all fairness. We're going to demand more from the boys. And Watford have levelled. It's Casabli. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cabaselli, maybe? Probably sounds a bit better. And Salah has scored from some way out, apparently. Yeah, 20 yards. Coming on nearly 25, I reckon. We're not keeping a lot of the ball. That's something I've noticed. We're not playing a lot of possession anymore. Our XG's not been particularly great in this game either. So far the boys are doing a job. Okay. I am just satisfied. There's nothing more you can really say than that. But here the main thing is at least we're scoring some goals. As Diaz gets his second of the game. Henderson into Diaz. A lovely finish. Henderson with his second assist of the game. And Watford have got another one back. It looks like a Kelleher mistake. I wouldn't necessarily say there's a mistake there. I'd say it's a really good finish. Henderson has got on the end of one. Salah's bowling. And Henderson has scored a header. It's quite rare, I believe. We are going to make some changes. It's going to be Rice who's going to make way for Andre Santos. Now Bellingham is going to also make way for Trent Alexander-Arnold. 4 stars in that role. We will try him out because why not? Also, did Nunes not make the bench? I know he was injured, but I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I don't really have a forward. Schürrle can play there. That's absolutely fine. We'll play Schürrle up there. We are 4-2 ahead, so no problem. I'll try and fire the boys up as well. Salah for Elliott, which was originally meant to be happening anyway. Yeah, we'll praise the boys. Luis Diaz for Carvalho, that's absolutely fine. And that is going to see us through into the next round of the Carabao Cup. We'll go with pleased. It's a start. Now we've got to do it in the league. I'm quietly confident. Leicester at home. Ismail Assar. I'm still surprised he hasn't had a move at some point or the other. He was, I know Liverpool were keen on him a couple of seasons ago. Never materialised in anything. Nunez is fit. Okay, a lot of them are fit. So Carvalho is going to be swapped out for Nunez. There's going to be a lot of changes here. Kudos for Nunez. Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. And Alisson. So Alisson. Obviously no Van Dijk, which is quite disappointing, but not much I can do about it. That's about as good as it's going to get for the moment. Just sitting here and having a look at my squad, I'm very, very happy with this squad. Just need a couple of players to leave the club, and I think it's looking really, really good. Just got to stop the silly results like losing away to West Ham. It's going to give me nightmares. I know a few of my mates who are West Ham fans will definitely be loving that. Right, come on, we need to get this going here. Luis Diaz is playing well, which is quite nice to see. Right, we can't find the back of the net. Yellow card. What is going on? Oh, it's a great reverse ball. It's a really good goal, but what is going on here? It's an absolute disaster. Watford will be very happy. I can't be losing here like this. They have really got to sort this out. No highlights is very concerning. And it's time to start making some changes. And Salah's had enough already as well. So that's 3 changes, all my front 3. There is a goal, and it is for Liverpool. Robertson's corner. Thiago on the edge. He's just passed it straight into the side of the net. It's a really good finish. But we have got to get a result here. We can't be dropping points at home against second from bottom in the league. It's just not. Right, okay, we'll make that substitute with Sinekas. And it is a goal. What way is it? It's a Liverpool goal. Oh, it's a mix-up, and Kudos nips in. Whew. I'll have to go back to attacking. But my goodness, we are making hard work of this. Konate is having a nightmare. So we escaped there with a 2-1 win. Really poor. Satisfied is right. Konate is probably just walking out of the team. Man City dropping more points away at Tottenham. Manchester United, more games than points. Very, very interesting. Look at Leeds United as well. We've got to be performing better than this for the Champions League coming up. Bayer Leverkusen next. First of October as well. Antonio Silva comes runner-up in Young Player of the Month. I also become runner-up in Manager of the Month for Luis Enrique at Chelsea. Interesting that. The Pan American Games Finals. Kyle Hilton into the... Is that the actual American team? I would say that he's been called up internationally already. Talis Magno. Okay, I'm really looking forward to him coming back. Off his loan, which is going to be a couple of months' time. Got Bayer Leverkusen and then Chelsea away. Shrivel up. Antonio Silva is injured. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a time to lose 2 centre-backs. Wow, this is not ideal. Okay. Rice is still suspended. What's he done? Killed someone? My goodness. Yeah, Fabinho can come in now. So, Carvalho. Also, Declan comes out for Ben Doak. But I am going to start our guy Schledel up on the left. Let's go. Yeah, it's fine. I haven't got enough fit players to be too picky. Interesting game this. Because they lost their first game. A very important one. Cannot lose. Last thing I need is a similar situation to last season's Champions League where we were diabolical. Not a great deal happening here. It's mainly all of us. We're the ones doing the attacking. Even possession though. We're not hitting the target again. Well, we've gone from scoring so many goals, and now we can't even barely hit the target. Well, if we're not going to shoot, we're not going to score. It says that we've been dominant, but Zabani with a negative reaction. Going to demand water out of him. And I'm going to try and fire the boys up. Alright. Okay. Salah is offside. Oh, can you believe it? Getting far too many of them at the moment. So yes, we will make that change with Jordan Henderson, but we need him to change with Fabinho. My God, it worked for a change. We'll also bring on Luis Diaz for Schledl up. Try and see if we can get that quality off the bench going. I know Salah's nearly done for the day as well. Got to demand more out of them. This is not a good draw. It's all us. Nunes is just not doing the job at the moment. He really isn't. Oh, this is going to be a disappointing nil. Oh my goodness. Harvey Elliott has just scored a free kick in the last seconds to put us 1-0 up. Can you believe this? Harvey Elliott, take a bow, son. And that has put us top of the league. Juventus, convincing winners if I can find their game. 3-0 away at Midtjylland. Vlahovic with a hat-trick there. It looks like this group's only going one way with two teams. So we have just got away with one now. Harvey Elliott in the 94th minute. Very, very, very lucky. Just out of curiosity, 45 million. Harvey Elliott's worth. I really rate him in real life. I think he's a great player. Luis Diaz is my best, highest average rating. Victor Roque is back. Chelsea away. See their side. A batter on the right. Lukaku. Vitinha. See, now they got a new manager. They got a proper formation, and that's what I think. They were poor last year playing that stupid 3-4-3 or whatever it is. Now they got a proper formation. They're second in the league. Konate can't get into the French side. Okay. We have won our last 3 matches against Chelsea, but don't mean much. New manager. Bit concerned about Nunes here, to be honest. So Diaz comes in here, not Salah. Should look 5 stars on the right hand side. No, that's there you go, 1 star. Obviously it's Salah with 5 stars. So Fabinho is going to come out for Declan Rice. Fabinho will come onto the bench. We'll put on Victor Roque as well. I think that's my best side. I think I'm going to start Kudos. Let's start Kudos. Could be controversial. They've got Firmino, haven't they? Going to be an interesting game, this one. We might be top, but we actually haven't played really well this video at all, in my opinion. I think we've got a lot to be left to be desired so far at the moment. And Chelsea are completely dominating us so far. And then Luis Diaz pops up. That's a good save from Konate's header, but Diaz gets on the end of it, gives us a 1-0 lead very early on in this game. And we started the day top, so why are we not topped now? Oh, we are. It will change. Just made me wonder what was going on now. Oh, how many of those have really happened? Disallowed goals have caused me mayhem. Luis Diaz has taken a knock. Okay, not ideal because he has probably been my best player. But it's not a bad replacement, straight up. Alexander-Arnold is absolutely shattered by the look of things. Chelsea have had the better of this, to be honest. I'm pleased. They've got to keep this up, and we've got to get another goal if we can. Try and fire them up. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. This surprises me, you know. Robertson into Kudos, who smashed it past Mendy. That has kind of made my mind up, but at the moment Kudos is playing better than Nunes. And I've got all the time in the world for it at the moment. So we're going to make a couple of subs here. And that is one of the subs I'm going to be making. Exactly that change. Harvey Elliott, a hero last time. Alexander Arnold's going to come off for Fabinho. I'm going to praise the boys. It's a bit of a smash and grab here. Look at our XG to theirs. 3-0 it is. Shurdle up. Cuts inside. Well saved. Kudos gets on the end. We definitely made the right decision with Mama Kudos in this game. Very, very pleased. Chelsea have got a goal back. Jorginho into Sterling. Crossfield ball. Mason Mount. Very cool finish. Very good finish that. We are going to make something was going to happen now. We are going to make a change. Declan has run his race. Jordan Henderson. Going to put on Simicast as well. Oh, I don't love it when it pauses like that for no reason. Has Kudos just got a hat-trick? Konate out wide, Shurdlup's ball. Oh, Kudos off. Warranted. Absolutely phenomenal he has been. Phenomenal. Praise the boys again, because this is a fantastic performance. It was looking to be very smash and grab, and in the end it's been quite dominant, and Kudos has been an absolute beast. Very, very, very pleased with that. I can't knock that anymore. That's brilliant. So we'll just run through these. Diaz is close. Player of the week, Vardy, got a hat-trick as well. So that is going to see us at the end of the video here for today. Still really, really annoyed by that West Ham defeat, but you know, look at West Ham, they're second in the division. Can't take nothing away from them, and I've taken away their gem, and they're still playing really well. So fair play to them. Other than that, it was quite a some good results in there. Very mixed. What I'm most pleased of, if you look at my top goal scorers, I've actually got 3 players on 8 goals, and not one of them Salah. So far so good. So we are now on an international break. We will catch up in the next video. We'll see how we go. We've got some really tough games, 4 home games on the bounce as well, which is nice. Please give us a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.